flyer and coffees.
There's some coupons too.
Is that your deal of the day?
Yeah, there's all kinds of Burger King coupons.
All right.
There's a couple really good ones on there.
Nice. Like 2 big massive sandwiches, 2 big fries for $4.99.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
So nice way to start the morning.
Yeah.
Especially when the fact that we didn't pay for it. Some of our really good followers send us gift cards and we get these things for free.
Yeah.
So this is sat overnight. I'm thinking it's cooled down all the way. We're gonna do the valve adjustment. If you watched our last vlog, we did the clutch on this. George took it for a quick test spin, make sure it was happy. So there's a lot of little things that we do, and we've shared them on some of the videos for the people that really watch our videos. There's a lot of tiny things that we do. Is you pick up a really dirty clutch and immediately get your fingers dirty.
I'm gonna show you this why this car's gonna feel 150% better. There's nothing left on that clutch.
It is absolutely on the rivets. Look at that, the rivets are polished. These, if you look at a clutch disc, by the way, think of it as like a brake pad. This is like the brake pad. We've done this so many times to customers' cars, we don't even tell them. We don't even put it on the paperwork, we just do it. And it's sometimes that subliminal, they get the car and they go, we've heard it so many times, I don't know what you did, but the car feels better. And it's like a lot of tiny things like that. It just gives you an overall feel of the car. Makes it feel better. 5 years ago, George.
5 years ago, that's it?
That was a Corvette. I think you actually took that picture.
Yeah, that's my Integra hood.
It is?
Yeah.
That was from our trip to Nopi. It was probably the Nopi trip that we went. It was you, me, Mike, and Steve, and that we ended up doing the Dragon where we got those pictures from.
5 years ago, is that the last one already, or?
I think so.
There might have been one more after that.
There was one more after that, but that was when I took the C6. Alright, so it is 8:55. My phone is down to 57%, and I took it off the charger at 6:45 this morning. So I've done my best to limp it along. It is time to step up big time. I'm going to be dropping some serious coin right here. That was the reason why I have holes in my shoes right here. That one and that one. Alright, so I'm not going to troll and make it look like I'm about to go buy a $1,500 iPhone. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready for it. The iPhone 12 comes out. If you're not into iPhones, tune out. If you say iPhones suck, that's great. If the 12 is supposed to come out in the next month, and the thing is going to be an arm and a leg, it just sucks that we have become so conditioned to pay $1,500 for a phone or whatever it is. That's the norm, you know. We're totally okay with it. Well, the 11 Pro Max is the biggest one with the biggest camera, and I want to get the one with 512. So we've got the biggest memory because I film a lot, and I want to use it as my vlog camera, like I'm using the G7X right now. The 12 comes out. It's supposed to be. It's October, end of October. It comes out. Apple usually drop the prices of the previous phone, and what I'm finding out, all the 11s, they're either getting bought up by like Metro PCS or one of those companies, and they're doing like a giveaway with it, I guess. So they're discounting them, but you can't find them. So I might be forced to buy the 12. And I've been with T-Mobile forever. It's funny, there's a Metro sign right there, free iPhones. My iPhone 7 has been terrific. It's a little over 4 years old. It's on the original battery, but the battery is sucking. And it's like it's getting worse daily. I look at the battery health, and earlier in the week it was 52%, now it's at 50. That's just like the capacity. Rather make an appointment at the Apple store and standing in line. And I'm gonna go to a store that my wife has had a couple of phones fixed. She dropped her iPhone 6 in the toilet one time, and they fixed it to put a screen in it and a battery. And then I think she dropped it in the toilet for a second time and they put a battery in it because they shorted out the battery. Now she has a 7, so the 7 is waterproof, and I don't know how deep you can go, but it's as deep as the toilet. We know that is good for that. So we're gonna go to the store right now. So that was record time, and it took him like 15 minutes, and now my battery capacity is at 100%. So he tells me I've still got to charge it. It's got to go on the house charger, so it's like a constant voltage, and it kind of conditions the battery, but that is not a problem. Question is, what did I do with my case? So on the S2000, the retainers that are in it look a little different from the AP1s that we're used to seeing, so we're going to double check to make sure they haven't been done already. So we just pulled one retainer, best way to verify it is to weigh it against an AP2 retainer.
That's the one out of the car. I marked it with an X so we won't mix it up. But 0.4. 0.5.
0.5. Look at the edge of that. That does look kind of rounded.
Yeah.
Flip it the other way up. See, this has that extra bulge and it's rounded. That's like square. Look at the edge. We all accounted for?
Should be.
16 and 32. So if you do AP2 retainers, make sure you do the keepers to match, because they do go as a matching set. The angle is different. All right, this one is done. All the lifters were actually a little bit tight, so it's always a good idea to do a good valve adjustment. But this one is good. I'm gonna call the customer and he can pick it up. Anything in particular?
We can do that 3 days.
That's right. How long, what's it good for? Last time I tried to use one, it was out of date.
December 20th.
Oh, we're good to go.
We got tons of time.
Yeah.
My drink's 1.23. Yours is 1.3 for some reason. And the burger, you get 10 ounces of burger there.
That's not bad.
No, just when you the whole thing.
Yeah.
And what are the fries?
Quite a bit. This is what you get for $8.99, by the way. 2 of those.
3.8 ounces of fries.
2 of those. We supply these ourselves. Okay, so it's super quiet in here because the power just went off. There was a boom and the power went off. So when everything's quiet, you realize how much noise there is coming from the back of the building. So we're gonna make a makeshift pulsar right here.
It's the stuff you do when the power goes out.
So around the back of the building we go. Tip ladder. There's basically a tree branch just rubbing the building. It's a big ginormous tree branch. Remember back here? Remember I did a whole bunch of trimming? It smells like dog poop out there. So there's a big branch from one of these stupid trees that grow like 2 feet a day. And look at this, there's one there. And then there's this one up here. They're just making all kinds of racket on the building. That weird bird thing still lives up there. What kind of bird is that?
A noisy one.
Yeah, it was here last time. So I'm going to do a little bit of pulse on here. There's one piece we just swapped off. See how much branches are up there? Listen to it. Yeah, you're in the shop at night. It sounds like someone's trying to climb through the roof. It freaks you out. So that's our little pulsar in action.
Aggressively.
Yeah, I know. We could go take it inside and grind some bigger teeth on it, but power's out. So that stuff up there we can't get because the size of that branch right there, we would be all day cutting through with our little saw. Is that shell?
Yeah.
Another water made it back here. So I guess it's time to call landlord and say there's a tree on our building. Alright, so the car is on the dyno, waiting for the tuner at 6,618 miles. So I'm not gonna say it too early, but let's say I do sell the car. Everything is gonna come off except the heads. You know, the heads are only gonna give it 15 horsepower over stock, but just the peace of mind, knowing it's got the best stuff in there. So the heads will stay. Everything else will go back to stock in the event I sell it, which at this point I don't anticipate selling it. Nate right here, he's the mystery tuner. I'm gonna plug your, have you got a YouTube channel? We'll keep talking about it.
Yeah, Dr. Tunamall is my YouTube channel. I don't post a lot of stuff on there yet, but I'm gonna start posting more.
He's gonna start posting, so go ahead and follow him. It's dark.
Yeah.
The screen's dark, so go ahead and follow him. He's gonna start posting more.
JK99 on Instagram.
There you go. So it is super hot in here. It's 95 degrees. We've got all the fans going. See the temperature right here? 95 degrees. It's hot as all. When you do a run and then you do a backup run, when it's hot, it pulls timing out of it for safety. And we're setting it up for being able to road race it. So we want it to pull power if it gets hot. You ready?